right, boys, so we're back, and we're pretty much in playoff mode already. Okay, look at the Eastern Conference standings here, down here at the bottom. We're in 8th spot with 83 points, but we're tied with the Florida Panthers, who are in ninth. Also, we're tied with the Boston Bruins, who are in 7th, but the New York Rangers in 10th have 82, the Philadelphia Flyers have 81, the Islanders have 80, very close, very close. And here in the last, how many games do we have again? 6? In the last 6 games, we have, oh, Boston, I didn't even see that in the last video. So I thought our last game was against Washington. We actually have another game against Boston, who's in 7th. So out of the last 6 games, we have 3 games that are against teams that are tied with us right now with 83 points. 2 games against Florida and 1 game against Boston. So those 3 games are must-wins, and then hopefully out of the other 3 games against Montreal, Winnipeg, and Washington, hopefully we can get 3 points. 1 win and maybe an overtime loss. But I'll settle for just 2 points, okay? But as long as we can beat Florida twice and Boston in regulation, we should make the playoffs. Now, what we're going to have to do, because it's pretty much a playoff game, it's do or die every game pretty much, we're going to do a regular simulation. That's right, boys. So, let's not even waste time. Yeah, let's go right into it. Simulate game. Oh my god. Like, I know if I had this team the whole season, we'd probably be a playoff team for sure. But because we shit the bed a little bit there, first period, Clark MacArthur down there in the third line. But because we shit the bed a little bit there at the beginning, it's hard to make the playoffs now. It's hard to make up all those. I don't know. We have enough wins, but the overtime losses. We have no overtime losses and like 30 regulation losses. So yeah, it hurts us. It hurts us a lot. But what are you gonna do? So, second period. And, oh, God. You know what? I'm not even going to jinx myself. I'm going to wait. I'll tell you guys what I was just thinking about. Hang on. Second period. Come on. Okay. Shut them out, boys. Don't let them tie it. Don't let it go into overtime. Shut them out. Shut the freaking door, all right? Here we go. Third period. James Reimer, it's your time. James Reimer gets the shutout. Dion Phaneuf, Mark Stahl, and Claude Giroux. Claude Giroux, there you go, boys. What was I going to say? I think Dadonov. Yes, Dadonov is on the Florida Panthers, isn't he? I was thinking to myself, imagine this bastard comes back and wins it now for them. Oh my, end my season twice in 2 years. No. Yeah, he hasn't been traded. He might have been traded, but I think his original team is Florida. Thank God. Thank God. So we did what we had to do there, boys. 4-0 win. That's more like it. James Reimer, shutout. Way to go. Okay. So what a huge win. Now, I'm not even going to look at the standings. Don't look at the standings. We know what we have to do. Okay? We have to just keep winning. Now, here's one of those games that Montreal is not going to affect our playoff position whatsoever. All we need to do is worry about getting points. We just have to get as many points out of this game as we can. It's not like if they win, they're going to jump on us or something like that. No, it's nothing like that. So let's go straight into it, see if we can solve Carey Price. I guarantee you they got a shutout. Here we go. First period. Oh, we got one. Never mind. Wayne Simmons, another pickup along with Claude Giroux. They're coming to play, boys. They're coming to play. Here we go. Second period. Oh, Reimer's got 4 periods of shutout. Oh, I just jinxed him. Ah, crap. Here we go. Second period. Yeah, I jinxed him. But that's okay because Ryan Getzlaf got one as well. All right, boys. Okay. Send it to overtime. Yeah, I'd love it if you could shut the door here, but I'd love it even more if you only allow them to get 1 goal, okay? Make sure it just goes to overtime, please. Here we go. Simulation. Yes! Oh, holy moly, look at this. The second line came out. Nikolai Kuhlman with 1, then another, and then answered by Joffrey Lupul. Yes, second line. Yes, you're right, boys. Kuhlman is... Well, was he on the third line for us? No. Bergfors was on the third line, right? It wasn't... I can't remember. Holy crap. No. Kuhlman is on the first line, and Bergfors was on the second line. MacArthur was on the third, right? Yeah, I think you're right. Kuhlman is definitely better on that second line, along with Lupul and Richards in the middle. Look at that, 3 goals. Scotty Gomez came back along with Brian Giunta, but then look at that, Colby Armstrong. There you go, puts the dagger away. Third period, there you go, boys. So the first 2 games, we got 2 big points. 2 big points. Now, as long as we only beat Florida and Boston, as long as we win those games, I don't know, I think we're in the playoffs. Oh, wow, Nikolai Kuhlman. Cooley with 3 points. Way to go. And we actually got 6 goals on Carey Price. Unbelievable. I wouldn't have called that. All right, so Winnipeg Jets now. Now, it could also happen where even if we lose to Florida and Boston, if we win against Winnipeg and Washington, we might end up with more points as well. So, I'm not going to look at the standings. Again, we know what we have to do. Our destiny is in our hands. Let's make sure we get a point out of this game as well. Here we go. First period. Oh, there, Joffrey Lupul, that second line. Yes. All right, come on. Second period. Come on, boys. Come on. Oh, they got two, but we got another two as well. Okay, okay. Colby Armstrong with 2 goals. Fourth line. Yeah, he's flourishing on that fourth line. Tanner Glass and Blake Wheeler. Wheeler's having a great season this season. There you go. So here you go, boys. What did I say? Same thing as the Montreal game, okay? Just make sure you get to overtime, if anything. Make sure you get to overtime. Here we go. Simulation. Oh, we won! Coolman, Dion Phaneuf. Oh, Captain Phaneuf, way to go to put the dagger away. Put us up by 3. Way to go, boys. 3 in a row. Oh, our team is just like, screw this, man. Screw this. I'm making how much? We should be a playoff team. They're coming together now. Look at that. Kobe Armstrong with the first star. Way to go, Kobe. Kobe. Here we go. Okay, so 3 in a row, 4 in a row. We got 4 in a row right now. That's great. Okay, so here it is again. Oh, excuse me. Florida Panthers. I'm not even going to look at the stats. We don't need to know where they are. They're 38, 36, and 7. So I think they've actually lost a few. But we're not going to look. We know we have to beat them. We have to beat this team, okay? Even though we won those last 2, I still want to beat this team. Here we go. First period. Come on. Ooh, 1-1. Mitchell and Kuhlman. Cooley. Way to go, Cooley. Here we go. Second period. Come on, boys. Here we go. Take the lead. Oh, yes! Phil the Thrill, finally, he came up. Joffrey Lupul, and then Claude Giroux. Way to go, Claude. So that first line, it's working out for us. They got one back, Samuelson. That's okay. Okay, boys. Now, I want to get a point, but I want to beat Florida in regulation, okay? I want to make sure we beat Florida in regulation because we're competing for this with this team. So here we go. Shut the door, Reimer. Shut the door. Here we go. Oh, he shut the door, and we got another 3. Cody Franzen, Dion Phaneuf, and Clark MacArthur. So we did it. We won our 2 games against the Florida Panthers. Huge, huge. That's what we wanted. Huge 2 games. Oh, and we beat them in regulation. Huge. Dion Phaneuf, a 4-point night? Are you kidding me? Way to go, Captain Clutch Dion. Oh, yes. Okay. And look at these wins. 5-2, 7-2. We beat Montreal 6-3. Jesus, we're getting goals. I like it. Scout assignment. Let's send them back out to... Where did we send them last? It was the OHL, wasn't it? Because they had all the top 10s. Yeah, we'll keep sending them out to the OHL. We might not get the first pick this year because we traded away a lot of second-rounders again. But that's okay. That's okay. If our team keeps doing like this, especially like in the playoffs, look at this. 5 in a row now. Oh, we're going into the playoffs on fire. This is good. Simulate the game. Washington Capitals. Now, this is a game I expect to lose. They're first in the East, I think. I expect to lose. Here we go. First period. Oh, we took the lead. Jared Stoll and Nikolai Kuhlman. Way to go. No, Alexander the Great. You know what? The Great 8 might be the nemesis in this game. Hang on here. Second period. Here we go. Oh, they tied it. Jared Stoll got another one. Dennis Weidman and Brooks Like. All right. Third period. Can we just get a point out of it? If we can get a point, I'd be satisfied. Push it to overtime, boys. Push it to overtime. Here we go. Oh, we won! Amazing! Joffrey Lupul and David Steckel. Oh, 6 in a row, boys. That's 6 in a row. Do you believe it? Oh, we're in the playoffs. Even if we lose the last game to Boston in regulation, we're in the playoffs. We have to be. We have to be. Unless Boston or the Rangers had less games played and they've won every single one since then, we have 93 points right now. We're in the playoffs. So I'm going to simulate up to this game just to let all the other games on Friday or Saturday happen so we can look at the standings a bit better here. Simulation. And now we're going to look at the standings. Let's go. There we go. We're bumped up to 6th place. Timer's going off. Boston is in 8th, 88 points. So the closest team that could get us is, well, Boston. But I'm talking about a non-playoff team, Carolina, with 88. So 88 is the magic number. But that's 3 points. That's 3 games away from us, okay? 1 win, 90 points. 2 wins, 92 points. 3 wins, 94. So I'm pretty sure we have a playoff spot. But it would be nice because if we lose to Boston, it disrupts our streak. And if we win this, we finish in 6th, and Philly can still catch us. So we're not going to catch Buffalo. We're not going to catch any other team. But let's try to make it so we keep our 6th place. Here we go against the Boston Bruins. Let's set the bar for ourselves here. Can we just 7 games in a row going into the playoffs? Come on now. First period. I didn't even start the simulation yet. Joffrey Lupul, way to go. Here we go. 2-2. Okay. Lupul and Giroux, answered by Paille. Daniel Paille or David Paille? Daniel Paille, yeah. And Joey Crab, are you serious? You're scoring against your old team? How dare you? All right, second period. Here we go. Ooh, 3-3, Phil the Thrill. But Zdeno Chara, the big Papa Bear, scoring for Boston Bruins. All right, remember this game doesn't really mean much, but I want to get a point, 2 points. Come on, here we go. Third period. Oh, we're going overtime. All right, that's okay. All right, let's just simulate it. It's a regular season game. Period sim is complete. Oh, we're in a shootout. No, I'm not gonna play it. It'll take too long. Simulate the shootout. Oh, we won! Phil Kessel won it in the shootout. Way to go! So we're on a 7-game winning streak going into the playoffs, boys. Whew! Wow, what a good run this was. Thank God I didn't do the other simulation. Maybe that might have changed it up a little bit. Thank God. 46, 33, and 3. Pretty good way to end the season. So I think those trades were definitely, once our team kind of, we struggled a little bit after the trade deadline here. A loss there, here, there, everywhere. But then once we got the chemistry going, and once the pressure started cooking, look at this. 4-1 win, 4-0, 6-3, 5-2, 7-2, 5-3, 4-3, 1, 4, 5, 6, 7 in a row. Unbelievable, boys. What a season. So, let's go through the stats here. Goals against average, we are not up there, but that's okay. Save percentage, we are not up there. So, that's why I got all those goal scoring threats, because James Reimer can't be counted on just yet. He's getting better. He did lead the league in wins, as our goaltender always usually does, so that's nice. Points, Washington, wow. Ovechkin and Backstrom, 1-2 punch right there. Same with Kane and Taves and the Sedins. The 1-2 punch, Washington, Chicago, Vancouver, yeah. So we're not up there, but that's fine. Assists, we're not up there. Goals, we're not up there. Phil the Thrill had the most for our team with 32. Yeah, that's about right for Phil. Guaranteed 30 goal score. That's valuable to me, so that's nice. And we finished in 6th in the East, boys. Whew. Dangerous. Let's go into our actual player stats here. See who did what. We'll look at everybody on the team. And I'm going to go back for some more of my Coke here. Hang on. Oh, yeah. So good. So bad, but so good. All right, so, wow, 330 goal scores. Almost, holy shit. Yeah, look at this. Phil Kessel, 33. Ryan Getzlaf, 31. Giroux, 31. That's solid. So our first liners, I mean, you can't complain with that. All right, yeah, you can have a 50-goal scorer and then 2 20-goal scorers, right? What does that equal? 90 goals on that first line. Or you could have 3 30-goal scorers. Also, 90 goals on that line. Nothing wrong with that. Getzlaf is great there, boys. That's the second year in a row with 80 points. Oh, so good. But also, Joffrey Lupul, another year on the second line. Last year he had 30 goals. Now he's got 28. Joffrey Lupul, might have to keep him. Same with Nikolai Kuhlman, 26. Pretty good. Clark MacArthur, wow, that's great for a third liner. Brad Richards, solid. Go down the list. Okay, that's everybody there. Assists, Getzlaf, Richards, Franzen. Holy crap, Franzen. Yeah, he is an offensive defenseman, eh? Giroux, Kessel, yeah. Points. Look at that, 83. Wow. He gets a lot of penalty minutes, but that's okay. If you're getting 83 points a season, I don't care. Richards, 74 points. Kessel, Giroux. So, yeah, our 4 players you expect to finish, they finish up there. That's good. And I think Giroux will get more points next year playing alongside with Getzlaf and Kessel, if we can keep those 3. I'm going to do everything I can to keep those 3. I have to. We'll switch to defensemen quickly. Cody Franzen, Dion Phaneuf, 44 points. John Michael Lyles, 37. And then our defensive defenseman down here. But yeah, these guys are doing great. Might actually have to put Dion on the first line next. Actually, he was on the first line, wasn't he? No, he was on the second line. That's right. Look at how many, holy crap, look how many penalty minutes Dion and Luke Shen. And goaltenders, how did James Reimer do? 2.76, not the greatest. And save percentage, 900, not the greatest. That's okay. You're getting better, kid. You're getting that experience. So there you go, boys. We're in the playoffs, year 2. It was a bit frightening. It was. I'll admit it to you. But the trades at the trade deadline definitely made our team better. From last year, we're not as good. I really think Jonas Hiller helped us out. You guys can say he wasn't the greatest goaltender, but I think he was. We had 4 less wins, this year. 5 more losses and 1 less overtime losses. So yeah, we weren't as good as a team as we were last year. Points, but the first half of this year, most of our points came from, right? Our new team, if we had this new team for the whole year, might have been a different story. But let's not speculate. But we did have more goals for this year. So our team actually, what did I say? Our team was scoring more goals, but we allowed more goals. There's Hiller. There's the difference between Hiller and Reimer right there. Right there. Over 82 games, yeah, that builds up. An extra goal here, an extra goal there, an extra loss here, an extra loss there. Absolutely. Absolutely. But that's okay because we're in the playoffs now and we have a good team. And we have a 7-game winning streak. We're a hot team, okay? So let's see who our first victim's going to be. We're going to have to go on the road first, but who's it going to be, boys? Who are we up against first in the first round? The Toronto Maple Leafs versus the Montreal Canadiens. What a series this would be. This has been a good year for the Toronto Maple Leafs with 46 wins under our belts. Yeah, that's what I do. So there you go. We got the Montreal Canadiens in the first round. Wow. There would definitely be some riots if this series ever happened again. It's been a while, boys. It has been a while. All right. So that's great. We got one of the best, if not the best goaltender in the game in the first round. Oh yeah, that's great, man. I love it. I love it. Carey Price. Now, the last time we faced Carey, we won 6-3. So he's probably going to be pissed off and he's going to get a shutout in the first 4 games. Probably. But that's okay. We're going to have to deal with it. So boys, next video is going to be round 1, year 2, Montreal Canadiens versus the Toronto Maple Leafs. Can we beat them, boys? I think we can. But thank God they don't have Dadonov, but they have Carey Price. Can we beat the Carey man? The Carey Price man.